Gold versus silver. Which is better? Obviously gold is better. Everybody knows gold is better. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not everybody knows it's better. But there is a preference that many of us have when it comes to gold and silver. I prefer gold. There are many out there who prefer silver. Constitutional Stacker. He definitely has a preference for the silver. He's talking about it in his videos, and I talk about my preference of gold. And well, for whatever reason, he likes the gold. He likes the silver, and I like the gold. I've mentioned my reasons before, but it's time for us and silver and gold stackers to fight. Now, this is only, of course, tongue-in-cheek, not serious. I think a lot of us, if not most of us, like both metals. We like the gold, we like the silver, but we have our preferences. Me, I like gold. So, let's go.
Round one, fight! Hadouken!
All right, first off, you look at this silver. Do you like the silver? Nice shiny silver. These ones are, I've been touching the silver. These are just silver rounds, and they've gotten some, they've lost some of their shine, but they are shiny. They can be shiny, but their colors, it's the color of metal. Every metal. Look at these quarters over here. These are clad. This is silver. They look the same. Same color. It's dime, clad dime, silver dime, same color. It's the color of metal. Almost every metal is the same color except gold, copper, I don't know, maybe some other of those obscure metals, but majority of metals, they look the same color. Gold has its own unique color. It's just a unique metal. It's an awesome metal. It always represented wealth. Well, not always. There have been pockets of places where silver was worth more than gold. Egypt is one example. There was more gold in Egypt than there was silver, so silver had more value. But generally, gold has always been number one when it comes to value. It represented wealth. I had no clue of the value of silver. I've told this story before. It's like 1993, 94, I don't know, right around there. Maybe 95, I don't know. I went to a gun show with my friend Jay, and we're walking around the gun show, looking at the different booths, looking at guns, gun accessories, maybe knives. And he stops at this booth and he is looking at a silver round, asked to see a silver round, and I'm completely confused at why he was interested in this thing that I saw as, I don't know, a paperweight. I had no idea what to make of this. I had no idea of its value, and I think at the time it was probably around $5 for a silver round, to buy a silver round. I think silver spot price was around $3 back then. I'd have to look it up, but very inexpensive. And even now at $25, you know, it's not very expensive, which is why many stackers are into silver and not gold just because it's more affordable. But I had no clue. I had no understanding of why he was buying this silver round at a gun show. I mean, we were there to see guns, and he's buying this thing, and I was completely baffled. So much so that I never forgot about it. When I got into stacking, I remembered that, and I asked him about it and found out that he was a stacker. Kept it a secret. Didn't tell anybody, which was the right thing to do. But he had a stack of silver. Later on, he used it to help pay for a house, I believe. And the point is, I did not understand it, as a lot of people not into stacking do not understand silver. However, if you put the gold piece down, I would completely understand it. Back then, even though I wasn't into stacking, I would understand the value of a gold coin. Most people do. Most people around the globe know the value of a gold coin. Most people don't know the value of silver. It's just not a well-known, I mean, it's well-known, but it's not, the value isn't well-known, the use is not well-known. It's not a well-known metal as far as the value of it. The value of gold is well-known. The beauty of gold, I think, outshines silver. When it comes to the sound, silver wins. But I just think gold is such a beautiful metal. A lot more beautiful than silver. I mean, silver is not even, like I said, it's the color of metal. It's not a beautiful metal. Yeah, it's nice when it's shiny, but it's the color of metal. Look at that bracelet. That's a nice looking bracelet. It's just a nice metal to use in jewelry. And yeah, silver is an industrial metal. You know what else is an industrial metal? Steel. Steel is the most industrial metal. Are you going to stack steel? You're not going to stack steel. What about gold? I used to work in microelectronics. The parts were gold plated. I used to work with this thing called a wire bonder. I put the little gold wires on the parts. I remember I was saving this little ball of gold wire, that scrap gold wire that I balled up, and I was balling it up and had it about the size of a, I don't know, like a little pea, right? And I was gonna take it home with me, and I don't know what happened to it, man. I wish I would have kept it. I wish I would have had it, but gold is an industrial metal, and so is silver. But silver is more widely used, like in solar panels. However, I recently read an article about how they're taking it out of solar panels. It's too expensive. They're starting to make solar panels without silver, trying to reduce the cost. So then what? Well, silver still has other uses, but gold will always be in jewelry, and it'll always be number one. In my opinion, it's the most beautiful and the most alluring. I mean, it has that the history, has the connection with wealth. It's just something beautiful about gold. The fact that I never thought I would own a gold coin. Owning a silver coin, if you told me one day you're gonna own a silver coin, I'd be like, meh. If you told me one day I was gonna own a gold coin, I'd be like, wow, really? I mean, I was excited when I decided to buy gold coins. Like, wow, I'm gonna own a gold coin. Silver, meh. Silver is meh. It's got a beautiful sound, but meh. Gold is where it's at. Of course, I'm just being tongue-in-cheek here. I'm just joking around, not being serious. I love both metals. I love silver and gold, and maybe one day I'll get into some other precious metals, platinum, palladium, etc. But I think we need to have a little bit of a battle between us gold and silver stackers. So, and not serious, of course, not serious battle, but I don't expect any hate to come out between us. No East Coast, West Coast rivalries or silver versus gold rivalries. I think most people, most stackers like both metals. Like I said, we just have a preference, and I love the sound of silver, which is why I made a silver wind chime. So keep on stacking. Stack what you like. If you prefer gold, if you prefer silver, stack them both. Stack one or the other. Do what you want to do. I love the gold more than the silver, but I still love silver. It's just has that beautiful sound, but gold has that beautiful color. Keep on stacking.